All right, so here's the tier list. This is the new one for the week.
New tier list for the week. Can I open my eyes?
Yes, you can.
And it's Rainbow Six Siege. And we haven't played. I haven't played in a couple of years.
I haven't played in even longer.
I thought you were going to do Rainbow Six Siege at some point.
I was going to because I figured it would be a nice list. So these are the operators from Rainbow Six.
Alphabetical order.
In alphabetical order. Do you want to run through their... So this is going to be just your tier list.
Just my tier list, not our tier list. Some of them will be ours. Some of them are mine with some input from him. This is going to be just 100% mine.
Yeah. So we're going to run through and
and this is my favorite, not my best. Right? That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. It's just
I'm doing my favorite, not the best.
Your tier list. Like, why are you ranking these? Where you're ranking them? And
I played a lot of Siege back in the day.
Yeah, you have two hours on each character.
Yeah, at least that was my plan.
Except for
24
recruit?
hours on Thatcher and Mute.
Jesus.
They
are great though.
And then 10 hours on like 5 other characters.
All right, let's start with the first one.
And the reason I stopped, in case you're wondering, was because it just became so fucking toxic that I just could not play by myself at all. It was impossible. This is the most toxic game I've ever played in my entire life, by far. Mm-hmm. And I was in Modern Warfare 2 lobbies back in the day.
Yeah, they were racist as.
Trust me, that was fucked up. This is more toxic because your teammates can just kill you.
Yep.
All right. Alibi. She places down holograms of herself. Mm-hmm. And I pulled it off once. I never actually killed the person. You probably might remember this. I pulled it off. You supposed to run and pretend to be the hologram, and then people think you're a hologram and don't shoot you.
Yeah.
And I pulled it off, and I think you saw it, and you were like, "Oh, you're doing it!"
Yeah.
Something like that. But then I missed the shots and didn't kill him. So
I think I remember the weekend that came out.
Yep.
So where are you ranking?
This is when you
Alibi?
stopped playing, right? So
yes. This is when I stopped playing around this DLC. So
I love playing as her.
Nice.
Ash. B. She shoots a breach charge that blows up explodable walls.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just so boring because everybody played her. And the Bandit.
This is Bandit.
Is gonna go C. Because he places down electrical boxes that electrify metal walls, and he's just a little bit boring.
Okay. Blackbeard.
Blackbeard. A. He just has a shield in front of his head that blocks like 3 bullets, but that's one of the best abilities in the entire game.
Oh, absolutely.
Blitz, I'm going to put D because I was terrible at him. He has a flashing shield that blinds you. He's so hard to play.
Okay.
Buck, B, he has a combo AR rifle shotgun.
Okay.
That's it. Cool.
It's pretty dope.
Capitao, A, I love playing as Capitao. He has a crossbow that is 2 different bolts, 2 fire bolts, and 2 smoke bolts.
Mm-hmm.
And he was pretty great. And Castle, I'm going to put C. Well, I did get my first ace with Castle.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's a boring character to play. All he does is he blocks up 3 walls or windows with some...
Bulletproof barricades? Right?
Bulletproof barricades. Which you can break them. It's not super hard, but...
Yeah.
Caveira, D, because I was terrible with her gun. She had 1 gun, strongest in the game, and it was so fucking hard. What she does is she runs up, you shoot people, you down them. Bitch. Both the cats are in here.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. She runs up and she interrogates people, and you see their location of the other people. I was just terrible with her gun.
That makes sense.
All right, Clash, C, because I enjoyed playing her. She just has a giant shield that blocks her whole body and also shocks people. I liked playing as her, but she was hard to be effective without teammates.
Yeah.
Doc, I'm going to also put C because you need kind of teammates. He has like a stim pistol that picks other people up when they're down.
Okay.
But he's just hard to play by yourself. Dokkaebi, I'm going to put B because she had a marksman rifle gun, and she calls people, and then their like cell phones ringing, and then they have to turn it off. But her gun was really good to play. It was really fun.
Yeah, I think it was an M14 or something.
Yeah. Echo, I'm gonna put A because he's just fucking fun as shit. He has a drone that attaches to a wall, then you hit people with sonic blasts.
I remember him. He's great.
And Ella is gonna go C because she's fun, but her gun is the worst in the entire game.
The Scorpion?
Yes. It's so bad. And she has like sticky things that you throw onto a wall and then it concusses people.
Okay.
but also just hard to be really good at.
Yeah.
Finka is going to go into
Finka was pretty good, but how good was
S
she with
tier?
you? I thought you were going to.
she can like she presses her ability and it like boosts everybody's health and helps your aim.
Yeah, just bust the whole team, right?
Yeah, and like it's weird. So if you're a super high level player, you
Mm-hmm.
don't want your aim to be corrected because you already have perfect aim.
True.
But I'm like, fuck you. If you're that good at the game, fuck you.
Yeah.
Frost is gonna be A because her gun was so good. And she put like a bear trap on the ground. And you stepped on it, it would clamp on you and would stop you. Fuse, I'm gonna put. Kind of pains me, but I think I'm gonna put D.
I thought you were going to say D.
Because when he was first in the game, strongest character the whole fucking game.
Oh, yeah.
But later on, he became much more weaker and much more harder to use.
Yeah.
But one time I did get a triple kill with one of his things, which
His
was
cluster-
which is the greatest feeling in the world.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, he throws a cluster in a wall and it shoots cluster bombs out the other side. Glaz,
I'm not suggesting. I'm just holding it here, just in case.
might have to go. I'll have to go D with Glaz also. Not because he's bad, but he has a sniper rifle, and you kind of just have to be in the right situations to be able to use
It's
it.
also an indoor game,
Yeah,
so it's kind of hard to use
like
a sniper
infrared
rifle.
sniper rifle, and it's just hard to use sometimes. So a lot of times I would go indoors and I would just take the sight off and I would just use it as a marksman rifle.
Yeah.
And Hibana, I'm gonna go D. No, gotta go C because her gun is the best in the entire game. So she has the best gun in the whole game.
Yeah.
I forget what it is.
I think it's like the Type 20 or something like that.
Yeah, I can't remember. But she throws things at a wall, and it blows up part of the wall, not the whole wall.
Yeah.
And she's great, and that ability is really good too. But it's just, again, playing a lot of solo, it's hard to like take full advantage of that.
Yeah.
So I got to put it C. But her gun was so fucking good. IQ was S because she has my favorite gun in the whole game, the AUG.
She's thick. I mean,
but her
AUG?
ability kind of trash. But that gun is so good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And she pulls up a sensor that can see electronics through walls. So what you want to do is pair her with Dokkaebi,
Yeah.
so you can see it. But it just didn't work. I never really had friends who had like wanted to play either of those.
Yeah.
And then Jackal.
Did you ever play Jackal like consistently?
Yeah.
I mean, I know you put hours in on him, but like.
A because his gun's amazing, so he bumps up.
Okay.
So I would probably put him in B, but his gun's really good, so I put him in A. He's a really good gun. He can track people wherever they're running away. He can track them. Again, solo play is just hard to take advantage of that. That's why he's got to be lower. And a Jaeger, I'm gonna put B because he's. I don't know. I like him better than Bandit. I feel like he helps more.
Okay.
And he throws down
Trophy systems,
trophy systems that stop stuff from going up.
like grenades and stuff. Yeah.
Look at this cat. Just
Adorable.
chilling.
Super cute.
All right. And then Callie is gonna go.
I hear he's pretty similar to Bandit.
It's weird to put Bandit in C, but I'm debating on putting him in S.
We can move him around. I mean, once we get everybody in, we can move him around.
A.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because his gun was fun. It was like a marksman rifle type thing, and he throws a thing at a wall and electrifies the whole wall. So what do? You do a trick it. You do trick people. You throw it at the wall, and you try and wait for them to throw like a thermite or a Thatcher, and then you take it off and you throw it back on. It's called bandit tricking, but I would try and do that with Callie's stuff. And look at Bandit, I didn't like him as much, but Callie, I loved him. Right.
Okay.
Capcan's gotta go D. Super fun to play, especially when the game first came out. But as you go along, not as great. He puts up trip mines on the walls that blow you up and shit like that. But again, I'm not trying to say like I was really good, but near the end of my playing, I was kind of in the higher levels.
Yeah.
And not really. Again, he's not really as useful. Same thing with Fuse.
Yeah.
Just not really as great.
Once you get to a certain point, it
higher
stops being useful. Yeah.
Yeah. Legion, gotta go S. He's amazing. He puts down a bunch of spike traps that also poison you. Just so fucking good.
Also, only operator to wear shorts.
Really?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. And then Lion is gonna go B. His ability, he activates his ability, and you see where all the enemies are on the map. And he had a pretty good gun. He was broken as fuck when he first came out. Strongest character in the entire game. So gotta go B. And then what's his face?
Maestro.
Gotta go C. Because I like playing as him, but I feel like a lot of times you just don't really get to take full advantage of his ability. He makes bulletproof shields on the wall that also can zap people and
Oh, I think I remember seeing
drones.
those. Yeah.
Yeah, so I would always try and zap people from behind and then get them, but a lot of times they would turn around quickly enough to shoot you, and it would be kind of lame.
Yeah.
Maverick is gonna go B because he had an amazing gun. Look, this is pretty fucking good. Even he had a pretty good gun. Oh, the recruits are about to ruin all that though.
Yep.
He had a pretty good gun. But he has a
like a blowtorch, right?
blowtorch there. I can remember. He has a blowtorch that you blowtorch holes in the walls and you shoot through. That's fun. Mira, gotta go.
Mira was so fun when I was playing.
Gotta go. Oh man, fucking put her in S.
Yeah.
Yeah, she puts a mirror on it. She like puts a mirror on a wall and you can see through it. And it's just really good, just so good. And
Yeah.
also, you could blow up the mirror. So you would like blow up your own mirror on purpose so you could kill the person in front of you.
Yeah.
Fun. Montaigne gonna put D, just because he's fucking hard.
He's not
do
very
really good
useful.
with.
Yeah.
He has a giant shield that covers his whole body.
Yeah.
Pretty good, but still. Mute, S, 100%. Mute and Thatcher are my mains. Mute is he places down mute jammers that jam drones and
He's
people's
pretty much like all
abilities
devices.
and-
Yeah.
all devices. And then the next character, I can't remember their name.
I can't either. She came out with what's his name?
Callie. Don't remember her name. She's gonna go C tier. So she would good gun, but she would throw down stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She would throw down things that would do like concussive blast, kind of like Ella, but Ella was more like disorienting thing, and this concussive blast would literally throw you down on the ground.
Yeah, it would like blow you back. Yeah.
Yeah. Pulse is gonna go A. He's just so good. You see people's heartbeats through walls. And he's just so good. And his gun was fun. I can't remember the name of the gun, but
I think it was a UMP.
yeah, you're right. All right, and all the recruits are D tier. Obviously, they're not good, but they're fun. You do recruit rush, so everybody plays recruit, and you just rush in as fast as you possibly can. Fun. Rook. Fuck it, put him in S. He throws down bullet vest that everybody gets, and it helps protect them. Not
It's like protective plates. Yeah.
protective plates. It just helps them a little bit.
Gives them more armor. Yeah.
Sledge gotta go. Honestly, D.
Really?
Because a lot of times his ability wouldn't be that useful.
As a breacher, yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of times you would use the ability and then people would shoot you immediately, right? Before you can even get your gun out. Again, with a coordinated team, I'm sure you could do some good shit, but never really had that.
Yeah.
Smoke, oh man, Smoke's gotta go A. Smoke throws down poisonous smoke that hits people. He's just a great character. Tachanka, I love you, buddy, but gotta put you in S for the memes. Put him in the front of S for the memes.
There we go. Our Lord and Savior.
For the memes, even though he's really deep tier, but put him in there.
No, we'll
Put him back up there. And then Thatcher, gotta put S. He's amazing. He throws down EMP grenades. He's so good. And in the first couple of years of the game, he was so strong. Eventually, some other things kind of came to counter him, and less of the electrical wall play came into play. But when he was first, so good. Thermite, gotta go B. Good gun, good ability, but just put him in B. I never really played him, and then I think near the end of playing, I started playing him a lot more, and I liked him a lot more.
Yeah. Well, I feel like the longer the character is out, the better he gets. Or she.
And then Twitch, honestly, I want to put higher, but I gotta put C tier because her ability is so much fun. She has a drone that rides around and shocks people. So much fun, but the problem is you would just get shot so many goddamn times.
Yeah.
And then you'd be like, and now I'm useless.
Yeah.
Like, this is my only ability is to have 2 drones.
I think when it first
No,
came
it's
out,
okay.
it would use one of your Twitch drones during observation, wouldn't it? Like during prep?
Yeah.
So if they shot your drone during prep, you would just lose one of your Twitch drones.
Yep.
Which was kind of booty.
Valkyrie, gotta put S. She has she throws cameras, extra cameras that can, just extra cameras, but she can also throw cameras outside, which is really cool.
Yeah.
I would love to try to throw cameras underneath a table or something like that.
Oh, yeah. No, I spent many hours trying to figure out like the
Yeah.
best spots to put them.
And then Volt, gotta go D. Fun, good idea, but really only really good in like higher levels.
Yeah.
It's just like, so he activates his ability and he's like invisible to
It's like cameras and stuff, right?
But it gives them static on their screen.
Yeah.
So it just didn't really, I don't know. Okay, and Ying, gotta go B. Because
I miss Ying so much.
she was fun. She would throw in flash grenades.
Yeah.
But not just a flash grenade, like it was a flash grenade that would explode into 5 other smaller flash grenades.
Yeah.
Fun. I liked her gun, but just a lot of times just didn't really work.
Yeah. You need a team to make it work the best.
Yeah, the team, it's so good, but didn't have that. Zofia got to go A because her gun's great. She has a better ability. She's a better Ashe.
True. And
Literally better Ashe in every single way. People just like Ashe more.
yeah.
She kind of does the same thing, except her things can also. You have 2. See, Ashe has. She had 3 of those, but I think she eventually got down to just 2 of breaching charges. Sophia had 2 breaching charges and 2 disorienting charges that she could
Yeah,
shoot.
like concussion
and
grenades.
a better gun. And literally better than Ashe in every single way, but people just kept letting Ashe for the memes.
Can't she also revive herself?
And she can revive herself
There it is.
at 1 health.
Yeah.
I think eventually they took that away, actually.
Did they really?
Yeah, because it's kind of bullshit. Like, one character can revive himself. And
True. But that was like part of her thing.
And then they had a thing, Ella and Sophia are sisters, and they had a thing where their like abilities wouldn't affect each other. And eventually they got rid of that too, because it kind of just doesn't make any sense.
I guess. You would also
Like
get
for the
more
lore,
points.
it's fun, but also it's a really competitive game, and like randomly this character randomly doesn't affect this other character. You know,
Yeah.
like lore-wise it's fun, but really it doesn't make any fucking sense.
I think you would also get more points if you played one and killed the other.
Maybe I think you would.
I think it was like sibling rivalry or something
Look at
like
that. That's pretty good.
That's a nice spread.
Yeah. So look at S tier, Tatanka for the memes.
Yeah.
But I go Finka. I love Finka. IQ. Love her gun. Legion is one of the best characters in the entire game. Mira. So many Mira strats. Mute and Thatcher are my main characters still today. If I played it,
Yeah.
I would still play. I probably mix up Thatcher a whole bunch, but I would still play Mute a shitload.
Yeah.
Rook is just great. If you're getting into the game, I would always tell people play Rook. Bam,
Yeah.
place your shit down. Boom, done. Or if Rook's taken, Jaeger. Bam, place all 4 in the first room and learn the game. Bam, done.
Yeah.
Or even Frost. Pick 3 random windows, put it down. Bam, done.
Yeah. Or doors.
I'm trying to think
whatever.
about defense. On defense, that's what I would tell people.
Yeah.
On offense, I would usually tell people, oh boy.
Just pick Montaigne.
Honestly, I would say play Montaigne for like a few hours, a little bit, just to like
Just
learn
a few
the game a little
matches.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then probably play like play like Lion.
Yeah. Or Blackbeard. Just because he
Play
has
Blackbeard, yeah.
yeah.
Play Blackbeard or Finka, honestly.
Yeah.
Or I would say also maybe play Thermite and just like find a wall near
Mhm.
the objective and just put it on that wall
Yeah.
and just like be like, because you're probably helping. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is there anything on the list you want to adjust or move? Like you were talking about moving Bandit.
No.
Is there anything on the list you
No,
want to
I'm
adjust?
good. I'm good with this.
Okay.
This is Dom's
Doms.
Rainbow Six Siege tier list. And it. But like what I don't know what type of year it stops in, and then there's some ability.
I was gonna
some
say
things-
as we were going through this, I was like, we're missing a few characters.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I think this stops. I think the latest one that came out was Zofia. After this.
No, the first thing that showed up was Rainbow Six Siege tier list maker because you're on my computer.
There we go. All right, so we're gonna cut it off here.
Yeah, I was just trying to
This is
see.
fun, guys.
I just wanted to see.
Nope. Stopping the recording.
Okay, I'll just see for
Bye,
myself.
guys.
Bye.
Do you want a
Maple one?
donut or do you want chicken?
Chicken.
Can you
I
get
want-
spicy?
No.
Well, I have Dom's card, so send it
Oh,
on to
perfect.
me.